as of late, it's been kind of pushed into fruition. Easy. Are the Detroit Lions the best team in the NFC North?
Right now, yeah. I believe so. I mean, we hold a 3-1 record. I know that the Minnesota Vikings have the second best record in the league, but like we whooped on them. I think they've been called frauds the entire year because they are frauds. Yeah, I mean, and not to mention, like one of the close games they had was against us in their place. Outside of that, every other division opponent we faced, we whooped on the Packers. The Bears was kind of close. Feels kind of gimmicky because obviously they've been ass all year. But, I mean, we have a quarterback like Justin Fields. He's electric and explosive like that. He's bound to go off like any time. I mean, we were blessed that Jeff Okudah got that pick 6 and ended up with the win for the Detroit Lions. But as of now, right now as it stands, I think so. And I think it's more than just a fluke, too, because, like, it's a mentality. This team's tough as shit.
Yeah.
This is probably a leap in comparisons. But it's just the only one I can think of off the top of my head. It's like the 49ers. The 49ers, like every single year they're bringing an explosive offense and they're going to be tough on defense. And I think the Detroit Lions are slowly formulating themselves into that similar fashion. A good offense and a gritty defense.
Yeah, and David Gerald says it best in the Woodward Sports Chat. Currently, the Lions are playing like the best team in the NFC North. Like you said, they just had the leader of the division, who are more than likely going to be the division champions this year, in their house, and they whooped them. They whooped them bad. And you look at the first game of the year against the Vikings, in the Vikings' house, they barely lost on a last-second play call after losing arguably their best player on defense in Tracy Walker. He goes down. You're dealing with a ragtag group of defenders, a lot of rookies who don't have the same experience under them. And the Lions almost took that game. And then they come back, and it's in Detroit, and the Lions have all of these rookie defenders who have played now, who know how to play in the NFL, who know what to do. You have a safety back there who knows what he's doing. He knows what coverage he's supposed to be in. He knows what his assignments are. And what happened? They whooped them. So you can't tell me that the Lions aren't the best team in the NFC North right now after what they just did to dismantle the division leader. Nips, how do you feel about it?
No, I agree with that. That's a good take. I mean, I got to see it in person. I'm really impressed by what Detroit's done, and if they continue to keep playing this way, I think they are the best NFC team in the North at the moment.
I was about to say,
no, I missed.
I mean, they played the Eagles pretty tough.
They did, but the problem is when you start 1-6, that's where you really get screwed, and you gotta. Heading into next year, you got to make sure you start next year strong, because if you do, then it's like you are one of the best teams in football at this point. If you don't start 1-6, people will be talking about that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if you don't have that stumble, it was a tumble, because it was more than a stumble. It lasted 7 games.
Rumbling,
if you don't fall off the tracks for the first half of the season, it's looking a little different.